Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to get myself situated. Sorry. I'm resorting to karaoke because he can't play like actual songs. Baby, how you doing? I love me a little Lizzo. Depends on the song though. I do my hair toss, check my nails, which by the way are just a hot mess. A hot mess. Who is here? I see that. Hi, babe. How are you, Michael? Whoever's here, say hello so I can see you. I would love to know who's here. There are a few of you. Kid Wonder, Dwayne's in the house. Hello, my dear. How's it going? Dwayne, do you know, and if Ed and Ernie come on, they'll be able to tell me, but do you know how to, Tommy, I know. Tommy, I'm going to talk about the nails in a second. Do you guys know how to make somebody a moderator? Hello, Dave. Hello. If anybody knows how to make somebody a moderator where their name turns like blue or green, and then they could be there to like, if comments aren't appropriate, let me know because I was trying to figure that out and I couldn't figure that out. But yeah, the nails. So the other day, hello, Christina. Yay, you made the leap over to YouTube. Happy to see you. Oh, awesome. So Dwayne, I don't know if it's a long process, but if you can just like write in there how I do that, that would be awesome. The other night we had a girls' night. I think I had spoken about this. I don't know what live. I'm all over the place, living everywhere. And Riley wanted to do my nails. So she did them in dark blue and teal and coral. And it's very high quality nail polish, of course, because the next day they just started peeling and we don't have any nail polish remover. So there's like nothing I could even do about it. And that's okay because it makes her feel good that my nails look like this because she did them. So this is what I'm stuck with. Where am I going? Right? Where am I going? I just have to see them because I talk with my hands. So I could try to sit on them, but I need my hands to talk. Hey, Tommy, don't get me started on those nails. I know. I did start it. Gloves. Yes. Jackie, yay. How you doing, Jackie? I should wear I go out and shop and I don't want to get germs on my hands gloves. But so yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Another travesty. This is my wine for the night. Again, not a huge wine drinker, but that's all that's left from the bottle from my friends. Dwayne says, okay, go in your YouTube studio using a desktop version, and you're going to go in where it says community, and then I type in the people. Okay, so it's not, you're right. Now I remember seeing something like that. So I can't like actually click on somebody during it. All right, well, now I know for next time. I appreciate it. So, well, hopefully nobody's a jerk. Hopefully. Lisa, hi. Jackie, hi. How is everybody doing? How is everybody's Monday today? Let's start there because Amanda, I'm so happy to see some of these people, all of you. I'm happy to see all of you. But some of the people that I'm used to seeing on Facebook are now jumping over into the YouTube world. And that makes me so happy. So hi. Hello. How's everybody doing? I put out a little live this morning. Your Monday was good? Good. Sean and Troy, hi. Hello. Nice to see you. I saw that you had commented on, I think it was my live that I posted. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my feet. So thank you for watching that. Dad, hello. I'm not sure who you're saying hi to, Dad. That's not how you spell my name, but I'm sure it's a little typo. You may also want to copy and paste the name of the channel. Okay, perfect. I will try to do that. Thank you, Dwayne. Jumping to the dark side of YouTube. I know, it's a little scary. Tommy says, I took another load to the new apartment one day at a time. Good. Get the move going on. Some good things going on for people. Hi there. Okay. Meant to say, I should have realized that that was closer to there than it was Bree. Sorry, Pops. But yeah, I put out a little live this morning, just checking in because Mondays could be a little tricky. And I was saying that in my live earlier, like even before quarantine, some people are just not Monday people. But then, especially with all this going on, some people that I talk to struggle with, like, oh, it's Monday and it's the start of another week in quarantine. So, I just didn't know if anybody was struggling with that, or is everybody kind of now into the routine of, well, this is what we're doing right now. That's sort of how I feel like that we're in this house. It's actually depends on the day. That's a lie. We're not fully into the routine. It really depends on the day. Some days we're like, please make this stop. And other days it's like, okay, this is what we do. Jackie says my Monday went pretty well. That is so good to hear. I'm good to hear. Good. I don't know where my words are. I'm happy to hear that. Sean and Troy. And I always like to check because sometimes I actually know people and I don't realize. But Sean and Troy, do I know you or do we just know each other through YouTube? Either way, hello, I'm happy you're here. Steven's here. Hi, cuz. So which shoulder is your staircase actually over, your left or your right? I write with my over my left. Yeah, I don't know what view you guys get because some things flip, but the staircase is over my left. And now there's hair stuck to my lip gloss. So far, so good. Good. Okay, good. This is good. Everybody's doing like good-ish for a Monday. That's good. Today was today was today was goodish. It was. We had some really great moments and then moments where I was just like, get out of my face to my kids, which makes me sad that I did that. But like I've said, they can be beasts as I pick up my little sample of wine. Tommy says, hair left over from the last wig. Yes, probably. Yes, I'm looking at it over there. Today I decided, even though it was beautiful out, I didn't have this on all day, I decided it was sort of like a beanie kind of day. And I'm not actually even sure how to wear it. I know it's not this. That's like garden gnome style. And this I kind of feel like is like Seven Dwarfs. I don't know. So I just plop it on my head because it makes me feel safe. Makes me feel nice and warm and safe. Let's see, where are we? Michael says, Tommy, leftover hair. MCBC, Braden C. That's a lot of C's. Hell yeah, drink it up. Braden, do I know you? I don't know. Some people have names that I actually know, and some of them I don't. But hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So guys, I wanted to kind of get away from, hey, Braden, do you need a thunder shirt? What's a thunder shirt? Do tell, what's a thunder shirt? I feel like I should know what that is. Does anybody else know what a thunder shirt is? Now I'm like stuck on a glue board waiting to hear what a thunder shirt is. Tell me. While I wait for the answer, you put it on your dog when it thunders or fireworks. Oh, yes, I actually do know what that is. It keeps dogs. Lots of comments here. I have no clue what that is. Thunder shirt. It is one of those things that you put on your dog when they're nervous. I don't think I know. It keeps dogs calm. Yes. So Naomi, oh my gosh, there's so much input right now. Okay, focus. I'm like squirrel, leaf. Okay. Dave, are you referring to because my dog's ears? My poor dog, Walter, and I don't know if that's what you're referring to. Maybe I need the thunder shirt because I'm all over the place. I don't know. But my poor dog, Walter, I don't know what's going on. His ears for the past like 3 days have been uncontrollably twitching, like as if he's going to take off and fly away somewhere. And they're literally like, it's like bananas. So I took video of it and sent it to the vet. I took him to the vet to make sure he didn't have anything in his ears. And he's fine. So now we're just trying to figure out this whole tick thing. I don't know. Okay, so Naomi, hello. Naomi, not Naomi. It is so good to see you here. So good. How are you doing? You have one for Maggie. You just spoke about feeling safe. Poor Dave. Dave was trying to, okay, I started talking about my dog now, but Dave's talking about yes, because my hats make me feel safe. Now it's all coming around. Maybe I could use a thunder shirt like a dog. But I got to talk about wealth. So thanks, Dave. I wouldn't mind a thunder shirt. I'm all over the place. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks. I don't know really what to do with my hat, but that's okay. My friend Naomi from Wales. Um, you know what, Naomi, is it okay if I share what's going on? I don't want to actually share without asking your permission. If it's not, then we'll just move on. If it is, let me know. But while I am waiting for Naomi, I wanted to play a little game because, okay, Naomi says, yes, it's fine. So Naomi lives in Wales. And the other day, I want to say, what is today, Monday? Maybe 2 days ago, 3 days ago, her family, their house went on fire and burned down to the ground. Thank God her family is okay, right, Naomi? We're holding on to that. Her mom, her siblings, everybody is okay, but they're going through some pretty emotional stuff right now. I know, Jackie. It's really sad. I saw the picture you had posted, Naomi. So I know that we don't know each other in person. I know that nobody here knows you in person, but we can absolutely send you love. And anybody who's into the prayer thing and sending support, she definitely can use those type of vibes right now because it's especially during this time where everybody's quarantined and everybody's worried about their safety and health, to have something like that occur now, that's a lot. So Naomi, we love you. We're giving you a big old virtual hug from across the ocean, the pond, the lake, whatever the saying is. We're giving it to you. We're pushing it towards you, girl. My mom says, I'm so sorry. Can I help in any way? My mom, you're such a lovely person. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We will absolutely talk about that. Yes, Stephen, that's so sweet of you. There is a GoFundMe page set up to help out the family. I can absolutely share that information. If anybody's in, a financial position and can make a donation, that's lovely. Tommy says, oh, this was the trash day reference. So sorry. I made a joke the other night. Oh my goodness. No, that's fine. You didn't say anything insensitive. Naomi says, thanks, guys. It's okay. I keep thinking that everyone is okay. And thank you, Brie. You're amazing. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, girl. But yeah, we're thinking about you. Absolutely. Braden says, oh, girl, keep your head up. Times are rough, but it will get better. This is true. Wait a minute. Is that Rob Hayward? Is that my Rob Hayward from work? Hello, Rob. And then if it's not my Rob Hayward from work, then that's a little awkward. If you're not, hello anyway, and welcome. But tell me, I'm assuming there's only one and only Rob Hayward. And if that is you, I am so happy to see your name. And if it's not, welcome anyway. But yes, we are absolutely, though, sending you positive thoughts, Naomi. And I know that those sometimes don't go very far with things like this, but sometimes it helps to just know that people, are thinking about you, even if they don't know you. So you are in our thoughts. It is my Rob. Hello, Rob. I miss you too. How are you doing? Rob is, Naomi, absolutely. Don't feel awkward about it. Feel free to absolutely put the link on here to the GoFundMe page for your family. And like I said, there's no pressure for anybody, but if anybody's in a financial position where they can donate, that would be lovely. It is you, the one and only. I have to give a little shout out to my friend Rob. So when I worked at the Day Hab for our organization, Rob was one of the staff there. And I love Rob so much. He's such a good guy, so great with the people we support, and just a really good human, just a good human being. And it's nice to know good human beings. So I'm happy to see you, Rob. What's been going on in your life? How are you? How are your families? Everybody good, great, and safe and healthy? Because that's super important. That Rob dude is funny. Rob is pretty funny. But yeah, just everybody that is here, is everybody safe? Is everybody doing okay? I hope so. I hope your families are okay. I hope we're just in a good mindset. I keep saying I sound like a broken record, but I think it's good to hear it and to be reminded that this is truly only temporary, even though it feels like it isn't sometimes. It is temporary, and we're going to get through the other side of this. Okay. We have to keep that in our mind. Okay. Where are we? She says, yeah, there's a GoFundMe page. I don't know how to share the link. Okay. I will do that then. I think all I have to do, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. I'm going to go. I'll get the link after this and I'll post it in here and on my Just Breezy page. Again, if anybody's able to, a little bit here and there could definitely help, but I got you. Don't you worry. Rob says, oh, Bree, thanks. That's so nice of you to say. Highly appreciated. Well, it is true, Rob. It is definitely true. Lisa says, I'm safe and doing good. Just miss everyone. I know. Rob says, I'm doing well, trying to smile through these times. Super duper important to try to find those things. You're welcome to try to find those things that make you smile. I was talking to Rob, you'd appreciate this. I was hosting a group today on Zoom with about 10-ish adults that have, whether it's autism, Down syndrome, differing abilities, and sort of doing like a breakfast club meeting with them. Rob, kind of how we used to do our morning meetings with the guys. And we were talking about the weekend, and we were talking about the importance of wearing masks and having sort of our toolbox of things to go to when the day gets really slow. And when sometimes we're sitting there and we're like in our own thoughts and getting a little sad. And that applies to everyone. You don't have to, be on the spectrum or have, the need for services to sort of come up with your own coping box and toolbox. And I was talking about that, how I definitely have mine. It's just your go-to stuff. I always talk about music. Rob, I left myself a good song, but music is my sort of go-to. It just helps me out of like every negative mood that I could be in. Reaching out, taking a drive without the kids, love my children, but sometimes I just need a break. So it's super important. I talk about that a lot. I know it's sort of repetitive, but sometimes I just feel like we need to sort of hear those things on repeat sometimes to remind us that we have to take care of ourselves. We have to make sure that we're not living in that place of despair and anxiety too much. It's okay to feel it, but then try to flip yourself out of it as much as you can. All right, guys, we're going to play a little game because I feel like playing a little game. Never have I ever. I'm going to keep it a little clean because my mom is here. My dad is here. We're going to keep it a little clean, but we're going to play a little game. Naomi says, what time will it be with you when you finish the live? What time will it be? Oh, what time will it be here when we finish? It's almost 9. Before 10. Before 10, I'll finish the live. You listen to music. You have to go next time, though. Thank you for joining, Braden. And you listen to music all the time. Yeah. Thanks. Yes. Music, I'm telling you, is my saving grace. I love it. Every day, get the jams going on. Okay. Let's play a little Never Have I Ever just to get our minds off of the current situation. If you haven't played, basically, I'm going to read something and you say, too late to FaceTime? It won't be too late for me. It might be too late for you because I think it's going to be like 2:30 or I can't do the math right now in the morning. But if that is too late, we can FaceTime tomorrow, girl. Absolutely. I'm free to FaceTime tomorrow. Not leaving. I was talking about your clean comment. Oh, thanks. But yeah, we can absolutely FaceTime. Okay. So I'm going to read a little comment. And if you have, you just type in I have. If you haven't, you put I have not and be honest. Be honest because it's not fun to lie. And if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to comment. Okay. All right. So first one, we're going to start easy. Never have I ever been skydiving. How many of you guys have been crazy enough to get your asses on a plane? Oh, I said ass. Sorry, Mom. Get on a plane, go up all the way near the clouds and jump out. Like jump out. Who has done that? I have not. I have not. Rob says, I have not, never. Jackie says, I have never. Always wanted to? Really? You always wanted to? Never. Tommy has never. Dwayne, never. Dave, never. Steven, never, not yet. Naomi, never. My dad has never. Alex, hi, Alex. Woo, you found me over here. Welcome. Christina has not. My mom has. My mom is a badass. Sorry, mom said ass again. And yeah, no, mom, you're the only one on here. Alex is in the house. Alex, we're playing a little Never Have I Ever. Okay, so mom, you're the only one. My mom, yes, she always wanted to go. My mom is awesome. Thank you, Jackie. My mom wanted to go skydiving, and so did my sister. So for her birthday or Mother's Day, they're very close together. My sister and I took her, and then my sister went also. And I watched. I know my limits, and things like that are a limit of mine. I've never done it. I have no desire to do it. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by doing it. Not doing it. Amanda, you want to also? I could actually see you doing that, Amanda. I could see you like, my mom is the real MVP, right? My mom is pretty hardcore. Amanda, I could totally see you doing it though. Yeah, I have no desire, but my mom went. Now, I don't want to scare anybody because I don't think this is a normal thing. It's just things that happen to my mom and it would happen to me, and her eardrums bursted. Did anybody ever have that happen? I've had that happen with ear infections. She's fine. She can hear it healed up, but the pressure like popped her eardrums. True that. You should all do it. Amazing. No, boom. What if your parachute doesn't work? I mean, right? But I think they have like an extra one just in case, but that's what goes through my head. I definitely wanted to before I had my daughter. Oh, like the thought of it gives me, no, it makes me want to throw up actually. Okay. Never have I ever laughed so hard that I pee my pants. I have. I absolutely have. Especially after I had my daughter. I will say, I've had that happen before. Yep, Jackie has. Yep, Naomi has. Yep. And it was when I was sober. It wasn't even like it was like a drunk pee because I've done that too. When I was a little younger. Guilty. Yep. Dave, really? All right, Dave. Never? Babe, really? My dad has. Yep. Hell yes. Steven, Jackie. Yep. After kids, everyone has. Never? Rob, stop it now. You just haven't been hanging around with people that are funny enough to make you pee. But I will say that if you had given birth, which I know, Rob, probably isn't your thing to do, it is very easy. It is very easy. Too much information, probably, but it is very easy to pee from laughing or even from sneezing or even from standing up, coughing, any of that. My mom has. Yep. Braden, where are you? I just saw you. Braden says, honestly, I sprinkled a little bit in my day. Just a sprinkle. Alex, no. Dwayne, no. Christina, yes, you have. My mom is totally badass. Dave, nope. Shut up, Mike. It's not weird. I think it's part of being human. I have, or my stomach hurts too much when I laugh. Yep. Never gave birth, unfortunately, Rob. No, Amanda, but pretty close. All right. Yeah. No, I have more than one occasion. Maybe I shouldn't share that one. Okay, next one is never have I ever. The word that they use is stalked, which I know actually could be like a trigger word because that's like a serious thing. But has anybody maybe we won't use the word stalked, but maybe camped outside of like an ex's house or someone they liked? Like, of course, back in the day when we were young and dumb, has anybody like pretended they were a private investigator and maybe followed somebody that they were interested in or in a relationship with to like validate their whereabouts? I have. I have. I'm ashamed, but I have done that before when I was younger. I've yep, Christina has, yep. I've definitely been in that situation where I have, because I was in a relationship where there wasn't a lot of trust. Thank goodness not in that anymore. But yeah, I put like an all-nighter, like like on the corner peeking. Um, Christina, yep. Stephen, yep. Jackie, yes. Michael, maybe. That's a yes. Tommy, guilty, but felt guilty. Yeah. You haven't? Mike said, wait, this program may need may need an onset legal counsel. Probably does. Yep, Naomi says, Rob, I missed the last one. Sorry. And you have not. Okay. So, Rob, the last one was, have you ever, and I didn't want to use the word stalked because that could be a serious thing, but stalked a person like in a non-confrontational, non-stalkish way. But have you ever set up shop on like an ex's blog or like somebody you're in a relationship with just to kind of peek on like, are they where they say they're going to be? Like as if you were a private investigator. And I have done that before. Dave says, I once drove by an old girlfriend's house to see if she was home because I had reason to. So that means you have, Dave. Even if you didn't stop the car, you still engaged in the behavior. Absolutely. No, Lisa. My dad says when I was 17, followed my girlfriend. Yup. My mom, no. If there were your ex, that means either you don't want them or they don't want you. Never go after someone that doesn't care. Lay it down, Mom. Lay it down. Rob, you're not guilty. All right. All right. True, Mom. You're absolutely right. My mom's getting all like mama on us. Amanda says, I think everyone has done that in their lifetime. I think so too. Oh, I stopped. You didn't just drive by, Dave. You made sure you kind of came to maybe like a rolling stop and then stopped. What I love so much is that one night I did this with my sister for her. I was like her wingman on it. And we parked across the street from the guy's house who was having a party and we ducked. But he knew her car. He knew what her car looked like, but we felt like if we ducked for some reason, that was going to like make the car invisible. She got caught and it got ugly. It wasn't good. Braden says, oh, I mean, I look at my girlfriend's location on their phone every now and again. Yeah. You know, it's funny. When I was dating, back in the day when I was dating, we didn't have any of that. Like, you know, find my phone. Where's my girlfriend? Where's my ex? Like any of those apps. None of that existed. We had to like old school get in our car, follow them, set up shop with like a Slurpee and Doritos and just like wait. And I did that. They were like missions. I did that with my sister. I've done that with my best friend. I've done that by myself, like just okay, I've done that probably more times than I should actually admit. That's okay though. Next one. Never have I ever eaten something alive. Like think about what was that show? Fear Factor? Has anyone ever done anything like that? Where are my signs? Like a bug or like any I can't even think of what else might be alive, but has anybody been like to a different country or like where that's like the thing to do? Or you just got caught in like a truth or dare situation and you put something living in your mouth that was like, I have not. I definitely have not. I don't know if anybody watches like the challenge, the MTV real world road, not road rules anymore, but the real world challenge. They usually have things like that. And I want to just put my head through a wall because I can't stand the sight of it or the sound of it or the thought of it. It's just horrendous. Okay. Lots of nevers. Never have. Nope. Never, never. Ew. Oysters or clams count. See, no, not cooked, but and not alive. I don't know. Does an oyster or a clam count? I'm not well versed in my seafood. Are they dead? I'm assuming they're dead, right? Because if they're not, then that counts. You slurp those suckers in, and if they're alive, that counts for this question. Woo. Jackie Dairy Barn Jackie, because there are two Jackies here. Hi, Jackie Dag. Yuck, no. Okay, you have not. I can't handle that on Fear Factor and all the shows. Nope, me neither. Alex says not. Steven says, I know a girl who won Fear Factor. What? You actually know somebody that was on that show? There's no way. Like, I couldn't even make it past like the audition. There's nothing on that show I would do, even if it didn't like consist of eating. the heights, the jumping from cars to car. Like I sound like a boring human being. I couldn't do any of that stuff, any of it. All right. So wait a minute. Christina says, I'm assuming raw clam. No, you know what? I guess they don't count. If they're raw, but they're dead, it doesn't count because then like sushi is raw. So I'm not talking about raw things, even though I have a kind of issue with that. But I'm talking about like alive, like things are going, eyes are batting, things like that. Dave says, when I was very, very young and stupid, you ate a bug. What kind of bug, Dave? What kind of bug? Rob says, nope. If I eat something from another country, it has to be close to burnt. If I eat something from this country, it has to be close to burnt. That's how I eat my food. Like, well done. I don't want to see any pink. I've said this. I don't want to see any evidence that it was an animal once living. Like any pink or blood, I can't. Everything has to be well done. Lisa says, no way. I'm afraid of bugs. Amanda, absolutely not. Brayden, yeah, no way. I'm going to just stick to my fat boy foods. Nice. Mike, Steven, what? That's pretty cool. I know. Scorched. Yes, I love like everything. Rob, I don't know if like hamburgers and things like that, if you like scorched, but that's me. Barbecue, I like everything crispy where you can almost not really tell what the food is. I don't know why I do that, but that's just, I don't know. You swallowed an ant whole on purpose? Ooh. They're teeny tiny though. Oh, Christina says, then no, not happening. Okay, good. My mom, I missed the question. I was just asking if anybody's ever eaten anything alive, like a bug, like actually still moving. Steven says, yep, she's pretty badass. I think it was East Coast versus West Coast episode or something. Yeah, if you think about those shows that are like high thrill, I really would be terrible. Like not that The Bachelor is a high thrill show, but even the dates they go on, in a helicopter, bungee jumping together, plunging into the pool of love, all that crap, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. I cannot, no. 100% no. Has anyone eaten anything alive? No, except for Dave, who ate an ant when he was younger. Now my burgers have to be medium. But outside of that, 3rd degree burnt. Good. All right. All right. I'll let it slide with the burgers, but okay. Let's see what the next one is. You guys are fun. Never have I ever. Has anyone ever been in a fist fight? Like a physical altercation with somebody? Discuss. Do tell. I'll get mine. I'm holding up both and I'll tell you why. Because I don't know if it actually counts. When I was a little younger, oh, Mike, wait a minute. I'm putting down my cards. Hold on a second. Oh, Lisa was telling my mom the question. Thank you, Lisa. Jackie says, yes, I have. When I was in high school, who won? What happened? Jackie, I can't even picture it. Just, I need something. Mike, yes. Mike, you have? My husband of 12 years, 07, 13 year. Oh my gosh, almost 30. I never knew you were in a fist fight. Lisa, yes. Dave, yes. Tommy Turtle says more than once in my youth. Amanda, no, pretty close. Again, though, Amanda, I'm going to comment back on you in a second. Steven, yes, all my brothers had a few and a few dumbasses. Christina, yes. My siblings, Rob. Wait, where did Rob go? Where did Rob go? I love the ripped out 3 subject paper. Yes. My notebooks. Jackie says, me. What? Okay, first of all, good on you that you won and you got jumped. I'm glad you. My cards. Yep. Alex says, I was a tough guy back in high school. I don't know why my hands go up like this with my chipped nail polish. Alex was a tough guy. Who would fight? I know. I was going to go back to Amanda in a second. Jackie, you have also? Lisa, no. My mom, yes. What is happening in my life? I had no idea. Jackie, but then I won. We fought another time too. I also won. Yeah. My dad, yes, it was a draw as a kid. One time, ninth grade, Rob. Rob, you're a tall guy. Somebody's coming after you. They better have like had some moves because you are a tall guy. Of course you were. Braden, not really, just the occasional brother battles. I got about 10 seconds left of fight time, and I'm saving it for when someone cuts me in McDonald's. um, no, wait, Alex says that's a universal tough guy hand gesture. Maybe that's what it is. Like, what? I don't know. Amanda, almost happened in middle school. Group of girls waiting for me in the bus circle. Thought I said something that somebody else said. First, I'm all fired up. I'm spitting. I apologize. Amanda, wait a minute. Rob says I wasn't always tall. Growth spurt came when I was 20. What? My friend Rob is like 7 feet tall. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Rob, how tall are you? You weren't always tall. I pictured you like tall as a toddler. I don't know. Braden has said, Rob, late bloomer. Really? Tell, what was that fight about? I know. I want to know what I had no idea my mom was in a fist fight, although I could kind of see that she could get a little scrappy. No idea my husband was in a fist fight before. That's bananas. But Amanda Feld is one of the kids' karate instructors. This chick is third degree black belt. Am I correct in saying that, Amanda? She is bad ass. Badass. So if anybody were to go against this woman here, I would almost pay to see that actually. It's terrible. I've seen her like spar, fight or that I don't know if I've seen you spar, do like self-defense in tournaments, but I would actually like to see like a real like street battle as long as you don't get hurt. Like just don't get hurt. But she's seriously third degree black belt. I mean, Rob says he's 6'6". Okay, yeah, Rob is 6'6". He's a really tall guy. Late bloomer. Interesting. Okay, so I have and I have not. So my brother, my lovely, lovely brother, once socked me so hard in my face. I had a huge black eye. So I have been in a fist fight, but I have not because it really wasn't a fight because I actually was out for about like maybe 5 seconds and there was no fight back because I just didn't see that coming. Like he was a little bit of a when we were growing up, still is, but that's okay. Okay. Naomi says, here's the link to the GoFundMe page. I don't see it, Naomi. I think that might work. I don't see it on here. I don't know if anybody else does. Either way, I will definitely share it though. I'll make sure it gets shared because I don't see it on here. Mike says, my friend started it. Look at Mike pointing the blame at somebody else with these D-bags in Burger King on Deer Park Ave. It was an all-out street battle. Cops came and everything. What? My mind is just blown right now. My mind is blown. My husband, who is like so mild-mannered for the most part, although he rages, he gets road rage, although he'll say he doesn't. He absolutely gets road rage. Yes, 6'6". Oh, Amanda, I'm sorry. Fourth degree. I'm glad actually you corrected that because every degree is like bananas. The amount of work these guys have to do to earn a degree on their black belt. She's a fourth degree black belt, but that's okay. We'll have to take it to the mat instead of outside. No, I know. I'm actually very happy to know that you've never been into a fight. Happy for the other people because I think that you would break somebody in half and then you'd have to deal with the ramifications of that. But I'm glad you haven't. Wait a minute. My friend started it. Braden's saying, that's nuts. Braden, I don't even know if that's your first name. I've just taken that from your name here instead of saying MCBC Braden C. I hope that's okay. If you'd like for me to call you something else, King. Just let me know. Tommy says links might be blocked in the chat. Oh, okay. So Naomi, the link may not come up in the chat, Tommy's saying. So, and Tommy, that's your turtle's name, right? Is that even your name? If it's not your name, tell me your name because I'm calling you your turtle's name then. Alex's buddy, you have a record. Let's start a rumor, Alex. My husband has a record for fights in Deer Park at the Burger King. He's a badass. We're just going to start that rumor and let it go. My mom says in high school, I got blindsided. I got a black eye, but the other one got two black eyes. Yeah, mom. Yeah, that's that's right. Is it working? It is not. So I'm going to share it on my other page though. But thanks for trying, Naomi. Amanda says, true, no going to jail. No, I would not want you to go to jail, Missy. And Alex says, I was half expecting you to pull out the story about the pack of wild teenagers trying to run you off the road. What? Did this happen, Michael? Alex, do you know something that I don't know? I want to know this story. Braden, yeah, it is. Okay, great. So I'm going to stick with Braden. And Mike says, Braden and Alex, we all ran. They never caught us, but I wound up with cracked ribs. Again, what? I feel like this should have like come out on like date 5. How don't I know this about you? This is lovely, finding out all different things about my hubby through this. Tommy says, no, I have a real name, but I just go by my turtle name on YouTube. He's sunning on the Black Hawks brick right now. That is fine. We will stick to Tommy. I love that the turtle's so cute. Tommy McTurtleson. It's a turtle with his own YouTube channel. I mean, how great is that? He's a pretty cute little turtle. Seinfeld. Oh, Seinfeld reference. I should have realized. Everything is a Seinfeld reference. The first year of our courtship, everything I would say and do, my husband would be like, it's a Seinfeld episode, right? I'm surprised we got through the first year, babe. I'm just kidding. Okay. Next one. Cheating on intent. Nah. For him to understand someone. Yeah, we could do this one. Never have I ever pretended to know something that I didn't. Like, did you guys ever have to do that at work or at school? Like somebody asked you to do something and you truly had no idea how to do it, but you pretended like you faked it until you made it, and you may have looked it up like, how do I create an Excel spreadsheet? Because my boss thinks I have that skill set. So did you ever do that before? Like fake a skill and say you knew how to do it? Where are my high class cards? I've totally done that. I faked skills before and then taught myself how to do it through like Wikipedia or Google or something like that. 100%. I didn't say it. That was all Alex. Alex, date 5, criminal record. How you handle D-bags at Burger King. Yes, that should have been in my line of questioning. Excuse me, Mr. Del Judas, have you ever been in a physical altercation at a fast food restaurant in Deer Park, Long Island? I didn't think to ask, though. I didn't think. Naomi says yes. Mike says yes. Dave says yes. Jackie, yes. Christina, yes. Dad acted as if I could. Yep. Amanda, yes, but figured it out afterwards. That was me at the SC. Good to know, Rob. I will always ask if I don't know. See, that's good, Tommy. There have been times at work where I've definitely, like if I was in a meeting, because for a while there, I was an administrator. I don't even remember my title, assistant director. And sometimes I kind of felt like I was like playing the role because my heart was really into doing other things. Like I would have much rather have been with Rob and the group, or like really trying to like inspire and empower my team. I never wanted to sit in meetings in the fancy boardroom and wear heels and do any of that. So sometimes I would be at a meeting and they would be like, oh, can you do this and you do this? And Bree, can you give us a report on the numbers of attendance and use Excel? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, you need it in 2 days? Sure. And then I'd be like, oh my God, how do I do this? I don't know how to do anything but create a Microsoft Word document. No kidding. So yeah, lots of stress from that. Nope. Braden says no. My mom says no. Mike says, Rob, fantastic material. Naomi says, I'm going to shoot, but feel free to FaceTime me when you're finished. Okay. And Naomi, if I don't, because sometimes afterwards, if one of the kids are up and I have to like, you are my sunshine and sing them to sleep, I will definitely FaceTime you tomorrow, because tomorrow might actually be a better day. If that works for you, I'll shoot you a FaceTime. Actually, Naomi, I don't even have your number. You know what? Private message me on Facebook. Or I don't know. I have to check. Make sure I have your number though. Dave says YouTube saved me many times. Yes. And Jackie says, no, really? Yes, YouTube has saved me as well. Like I will how to blah 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 and kind of fake it till I make it. Or I would find okay, great. Perfect. Oh, good. Okay, Naomi, we'll do that then. Or I would find the people at work that I really trusted that I knew wouldn't be like, can you believe she doesn't know this? And I would be like, can you just give me a quick tutorial on like the skills that I wrote on my resume that I knew how to do and actually have no clue? Could we figure this out? And I would kind of get by every day, Alex, every day. Night, guys. Good night, Naomi. Good night. Sending you all sorts of positive vibes and love. And again, I will share that link and see, again, if anybody's financially able to make a donation, that would be great and help out her family with this whole situation. If anybody came on late, Naomi's family, her mom and siblings, their home had a devastating house fire and the whole thing. But thankfully her family is okay. So that's the important thing, but they're going through some hard times right now. You're welcome, Naomi. You're welcome. All right, let me see. I'm trying to understand. Okay, never have I ever passed out before and it wasn't from being sick. So like I know some people have passed out from being sick. You get a high temperature, but has anybody else passed out from any other reasons? I'm sorry, my really fancy answer card is wet from my really fancy wine drink. But yeah, has anybody ever passed out from things other than being sick? Think about that. Discuss. I have. I definitely have. Again, I am not a big drinker, although it may appear it because I drink wine the past 3 lives. Does alcohol count? Alex and Tommy are like, alcohol count? Alcohol? Yeah, you could go with alcohol. You could definitely go with alcohol. Yes. Jackie, yes. Stephen, yes. Dave, does falling face first on my kitchen floor with a seizure count? Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, but if it's like epilepsy, Dave, were you? And I don't mean to share, but I think you had commented actually on my seizure video, or maybe you have. Maybe I'm getting people mixed up. But yes, I know passing out definitely is something that happens with like epilepsy and certain things. Maybe not so much that. Maybe more things that are like could have been prevented, but you did something stupid. Things like that. But oh, I'm so sorry you fell face first. I hope you were okay. Ouch. You're kidding, right, Dad? Dad. But we can laugh about it now, Dad. Michael says, I have not blacked out, if that's what you're asking. Like passed out. Like your eyes are no longer open. You have passed out. You've hit the ground or hit the pillow. And it's not sleep. You've just passed out from something. Christina, yes. Tommy, guilty. Dave, so I know. Dave, March 31st, 1988, the day I was diagnosed. Wow. How are you doing now? If you don't mind me asking. If you do mind, you do not have to answer. But how are you? Is all of that under control? Because I know some people with epilepsy and it's like their seizures are extremely spaced out. Like one this year, another year, and then some people have it definitely more chronically. I know, Stephen. My dad has a good sense of humor about it. Rob, I once passed out from being drunk at a friend's house. I woke up the next morning in my bed with a muffin in my hand. It was pretty good. What kind of muffin? Like a chocolate chip muffin? Corn muffin? Corn muffin could be pretty damn good after like a little bit of a hangover. Absolutely. Amanda, then totally. Yep. My mom, I don't think so. Mom, we're going to get back to your answer. Dave, didn't hurt. Okay, good. Dave, it's okay. It's why I don't drink. Oh, well, that makes sense then. Yes, totally fine and control. That's really good. That makes me happy to hear. Braden says, oh yeah, I passed out on the toilet drunk before. Not my proudest moment, but certainly felt nice. sleeping on the throne. Although my back and neck hurt the next day. I'm sure they did. Your back hurt the next day. 96 was your last seizure. Oh, wow. That's fantastic, right? Knock on wood, but that's fantastic. That's really good to hear. I had passed out. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. There we go. I passed out. Definitely, I had the whole alcohol thing again because I don't drink a lot, and even when I was younger, I didn't drink a lot. But then when I did, it definitely like if I went one over, didn't have a good effect. But Mom, do you remember? Because I can't remember if I actually passed out very briefly. There was that time my mom had a caravan and we went to pick up a fish tank. I don't know if you remember this, Mom, from my aunt's house. And my mom was standing in back of me holding the fish tank. And I kind of jumped up to like jump into the caravan. And if you could picture the tracks, like where the door you used to do this, I bashed my head so hard on the track that I remember falling backwards, but I can't remember if I actually lost consciousness or not. But it was like did you guys ever do that? Like hit yourself so hard that you actually see like a flash of light because you hit yourself that hard. I've done that on more than one occasion. 100 corn muffin. It was also gluten-free. That's great. So somebody was really caring about you. That's lovely. Good things happen when I take medication. Oh, good. So you have it under control, medication, all that. That's fantastic. I am happy about that. Lisa said, I almost passed out at the park from not eating all day, sat down, couldn't get up. Yep. Thank God my boyfriend at the time was there and some boy and his mom helped me. Yes, I've had that like with things like that too. If you don't eat enough, if you're out in the sun, if you're dehydrated, things like that could definitely have that effect. Mom says, okay. So yes, but I don't want to think about it. Mom, I know you have. You absolutely have. My mom, but your passing out though years ago is definitely more of like a medical thing. But there is no way, Mom, there is no way in your entire life that you haven't hit your head hard enough or done something ridiculous that you made yourself pass out. And I say this with all due respect, but I am your daughter and I am very much your daughter when it comes to things like this. And I've seen you do things that I'm just like, how the hell did you just do that? There's no way you didn't make yourself pass out. I don't believe that at all. If you don't want to share, that is fine. But I'm calling it right here, and I'm putting this up for you, Mom, that you have 100%. You have. Jackie says, pain wise, I've passed out several times. Eesh, ouch. Yeah, where the pain of something is just so bad, you're like, out. Drinking wise, part of, yeah, but don't drink. Part of why you don't drink. Okay, hey, listen. Sometimes like we get to the point of like not being our best selves of drinking and then we just stop. So there you go. My mom, you knocked yourself out. I did. Okay, so I did knock myself out. I thought I did. I jumped into that caravan so hard that it was a very brief knockout, but I knocked myself out cold from what I remember. Rob says either gluten or sugar-free. I was actually can't remember now because it was 7 years ago. Only time I've ever passed out. Well, that's good, Rob. And it's good you had a good experience. You woke up with food. I mean, what's better than that? Tommy says I fainted after sex once. Wow. I feel like there's a lot of details in that. Hope it was worth it. It was in the morning. Maybe you didn't have enough sugar. I don't know in your system before that type of workout. Rob says, I hope we can all just laugh and be happy. I hope we can. I know. I love this. I love just hanging out and laughing. Hey now. Braden, damn Tommy boy, you gave her a heart attack. Girl thought she killed you. Could you imagine? Could you imagine having some intimate time with somebody and then they pass out afterwards? Holy Hannah. All right, how about this one? Never have I ever, and obviously I have because never have I ever had a tattoo. This one isn't like, anything crazy, but I'm just curious. Never have I ever had a tattoo. And then, of course, I want details about tattoos. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Braden. And now I'm going with my seltzer. Orange vanilla. Highly recommend. It's delicious. Jackie, you have 14? Really? I have many. Michael, yes, I have. Christina has 4. Nope, never will, Dave. Never will. Amanda, I have an itching for more. Amanda, do I know this? Oh, I totally know this. Yes. How many do you have? Do you mind me asking? How many? Tommy, no tattoos for me? Really, I would think that you had one of Tommy, the turtle. Braden says he has like 5, nothing crazy. My dad, no. Braden, what are your 5? I have one. It's a memorial for my mom, a dove. Oh, that's really sweet, Rob. Just one. Braden, so I have this one here that says, when the sun comes up. This really quick story. When my daughter was little, before I would put her to bed, I would say to her, I'll see you in the morning when the sun comes up. And when she started talking, she would finish that for me. And I would say, I'll see you in the morning. And she would say, when the sun comes up. And I always wanted to have a quote here. And then I realized that my favorite is our quote, when the sun comes up. And those are her words. So I put it on my arm. And it's just, we still do it. She's 8. Every night before she goes to bed, I'll say, I'll see you in the morning. And she says, when the sun comes up. And it's just like a reminder of like a new day and something special between my daughter and I. And then this one here is a me and my daughter one. She picked this out. Little blue bow, that's her favorite color. I have 2 that I can't show. One's on my lower back. I did the whole Long Island girl thing, and I got a stamp on my lower back. I'm not going to say the name of the stamp because my parents are here, but I got a stamp on my lower back. It's a memorial to my grandparents, my grandmother's butterfly, of course, typical Long Island, but my grandmother loved butterflies, and lilies was my other grandmother's favorite flower. So I had that there. Oh, well, thank you, Braden. Yeah. And no tattoos, Braden. Wow, that's really sweet. Thank you. Stephen, I had a tattoo appointment postponed until quarantine is over. Number 7. Well, that will be exciting after quarantine is over. I got a tramp stamp too. Stephen, you said it. I didn't. And then I have this one here of a blue moon. This is pretty funny because a lot of people assume it's Riley and my son, Frankie. It was supposed to be a mommy son tattoo, but it does look more like my daughter and my son. But this one, so we adopted our son. November was a year. And when we were adopting him, I wanted to get a mommy son tattoo. My daughter started feeling very, she was happy. She was very happy we were adopting him and she was going to have a brother, but she started feeling very, not even jealous, but just like worried, that like our connection would be broke. So she picked this out and I said to her, well, what if we make it a little wider and then we could put Frankie in the middle? She wanted no part of that. No part of that. So I had to get a separate one. And he picked the moon, which I love. Because at night I sing to him, I see the moon sees me, I see Frankie, and Frankie sees mommy, and it's a song. But I had them do a blue moon because what they say is that a blue moon is an event that's like a rare event that sometimes people don't think is going to happen. And that was very much our adoption. It was sort of like something that I didn't know was going to happen. So the blue moon is significant. And me and Frankie, or Riley and Frankie, either way, it's my kids or me. So it's people that are important. Christina has a stamp too. Good, I'm not the only one. Alex says, at least you don't have a tribal armband. No, I don't. I think, Stephen, do you have a tribal armband? If anybody has one, that's okay, because I have a tramp stamp. So Jack says, I have a couple in memory of someone. I have an Eeyore, coexist sign language for I love you. Son has the matching one. Oh, the infinity and a dream catcher and a rose. Ooh, those are lovely. I like that. Is that you, Alex? Does Alex have one? You're right, Mike. I didn't pick up on that. I think Alex has the tribal around. Oh, yeah. How is he? We used to talk about him all the time. Yes, we did. He's good, Rob. He is a freaking handful. He is. He's a handful, but he's also a love. I love him. And we are, our complete family of 4, but he's crazy. I cut his hair the other day, Rob. I did the thing that other people are doing. I thought I could cut hair, and we don't even have a hair buzzer. I did it with nail scissors. You know those little scissors that come in a grooming kit that are a little curved? I cut his hair with those, Rob. I gave him a bald spot on both sides. It's terrible. He cut his hair the other day on his own. So now he's all jacked up here and here. It's terrible. I was just going to take a buzzer and buzz it, but I don't even have a buzzer. The only thing we have that's even a little like that is one of those nose hair clipper things that goes, "Meh," but I can't do that on his head. I don't know what I did. Oh, wait. I'm losing comments. Somebody's getting ready for work. Dave says, stay safe, everyone got to get ready for work. You too, Dave. And Dave, again, thank you so much for that beautiful message yesterday. That really made my heart feel happy. So thank you. Be safe too, my friend. Have a good day, night at work. Alex says it was more muscular. If I were more muscular in the early 2000s, I would have. Alex, I think that's crap. I think you have a tribal band around your arm. Very bubbly. Oh, I think you have one. And now you're just saying you don't. You have one. Mike says, hey, Crazy Rob. Yes, he's Crazy Rob. He is. He's a crazy little man. Braden says that's hella nice. Reminds me of the DreamWorks logo. Yes, it does. I saw that when I got it. I was like, oh, it reminds me of DreamWorks. But that's awesome that you adopted. People really need to do more of that. Oh, thank you, Braden. I appreciate that. And yes, it would be great if everybody was able to do that. I have a tribal tramp stamp. Stephen has a combination of both. I love it. Yes. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Let me scroll. Mike says, take care, Dave. You're the absolute best, buddy. Stay safe, my friend. Oh no. Yes. Tommy Turtle. It'll grow back, Brie. Yeah. Girl, what? Yeah. Brie, you got to do better. I know there are plenty of starter tutorials on here. I know you gave Frankie a caveman haircut. I did. It looks terrible. Riley wanted some color in her hair. She's only 8, so it was kind of like, but we did the Kool-Aid dip, and now like the bottom of her hair is red and it looks awesome. And he wanted me to cut his hair, and I'm like, I got this. Quarantine got to me, and I thought it was a beautician all of a sudden. I took out these scissors, and I'm like, oh no. Ed, how are you, my friend? Hey, JB in Arkansas. My internet sucks here, but wanted to say hello. Oh, thank you, Ed. We were playing a little bit of Never Have I Ever. We're like down to the last question or two. We were saying Never Have I Ever, excuse me, seltzer burps, had a tattoo. So we were going through that. Oh, dear Lord. Anybody have, sorry. Anybody have a tattoo that they regret? Like if money wasn't an issue and if it didn't hurt, would get it removed from your body. Like I really try to go through life saying I don't regret things because I fully believe that like all the things that we do in life brings you to right where you are. And if you're happy with where you are, then you needed to go through that. And if you're not happy with where you are, then you got to make some changes. But I try not to regret tattoos because at that point in my life, it was something I wanted, right? Like I wanted it. Maybe the dad. Now, Mike won't even touch hair, like because my husband is a little bit smarter than I am, and he'll be like, "No, just wait till quarantine is over and get the kid a haircut." Not I. I'm like he's a chia pet. Like I thought I could just follow the line of his head, and somehow with a pair of nail scissors, I gave him a bald spot here and here, and jacked everything up here. And he has a calic, and I made that thing look 10 times worse. I think I need to just get a buzzer and start him over. But he has ears. Amanda, you know, he has ears. They're adorable, but they like pop out. And if I shaved his head, holy hell, that'd be terrible. Yes, Ed, say hello to Ernie for us too. Love that lady. Hello, Ernie, if you're there. The dad is not touching his hair. He won't do it. Stephen, nope. I drew my tribal stamp tramp when I was 14 and got it on my 17th birthday. I wear it proud. Nice. That's cool that you drew it. You know, I don't so much regret. I like the meaning of my stamp. I do because it was for my grandma's. But I I wish perhaps maybe it looked a little different. Like maybe the cut. Well, now, I mean, it's been lots of years. I don't even know how many years. I think I was was I 18, 20, 30, 20? Can I do math? 18 plus 21, 2, 3, 23 years ago. It's really faded. So I'd like to get it kind of like, I don't know, colored, touched up. Maybe that's what I'd like to do, just to kind of give it life. Then I have another one on my upper hip. It's a beach rose. I had a really, really good friend, Dave, who had ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and he had this beautiful garden in his backyard, and his favorite plant had beach roses on it. And a couple of years before he passed away, he always wanted to get a tattoo. So I said, I will go with you. I'm going to get a beach rose in honor of you. And he had somebody draw up a tattoo for him. And at that point, my friend Dave was in a wheelchair, couldn't speak, couldn't move. He could only communicate through blinking his eyes and a program that he had that would follow his eye movement. And this guy went and got his first tattoo. And it wasn't a little one. Like, it was a big tattoo with a saying and symbols. And he was badass because I could see, like, at certain points just from his eyes, like, it hurt. And the guy would take breaks and stuff. But my tattoo means so much more because I went with him for his. And he has since passed away. But that's one that I really love. Where am I? Rob says, just tell him it's the new style. I don't even know what style it would be. It's freaking it's the quarantine style is what it is. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook and YouTube like, holy Hannah, tried to do my hair. A lot of ladies trying to dye their. I will not even do that. I will not touch my, nope, absolutely not. I'm not messing around with color. I spend too much money to damage my hair with color at the salon. I'm not going to do it at home. There's no way. But yeah, he just has the quarantine cut. That's what we're going with. Nope. Braden regrets nothing. Amanda, no regret. Wait, regrets. Movie reference. Poor Frankie, but totally love his ears. I know he has some pretty epic ears. He does, but they would really like pop out even more if I did that. Mike agrees with Braden. They are pretty lovable. My mom says, good thing he's only 5 and can get away with a bad haircut. I mean, I'm thinking they're not going to go back to school this year. They haven't made that official yet here. I have a feeling that's what it's going to be. So really, there's time for this to grow out. And it's blonde. He has blonde hair. So it's not like it's dark. It's still jacked up pretty bad. Got to get him a hat. I just don't understand how I made him have bald spots with the nail scissor. I thought I was just giving him a little trim. Honestly, I'm like, oh, we're just gonna do a little trim, and then I moved the scissor, and I was like, oh no. And then I'm like, well, you have a bald spot here. Let me just match it, right? Like, why just have one? So I give him matching bald spots, and then he looked in the mirror and he's like, seriously, Mom? Seriously? I'm like, I'm sorry. Rob says the quarantine, aka it's my mom's fault. Yeah, it is. It's my mom's fault. Totally. The difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut is 1 week. I hope so. I do. I mean, you could tell how quickly hair grows with guys. Like Mike needs a haircut every couple of weeks. And I'm hoping that like in maybe another week or 2, things will start to sprout a little. Maybe if I put a little chia pet stuff on there, things will happen. Poor kid. He woke up today and like things are just like ding, ding, ding. Because then I thought I was like, oh, let me continue to massacre his head. And I tried to do the thing that beauticians do where they like hold your hair and then cut here. And I was like cutting, like, oh, I know what I'm doing. And I didn't because he woke up with all these like things shooting all over the place. I'm like, oh, you look good, bud. It's terrible. Braden says, I keep hearing that nobody is going back this year, so he should be okay. I know. Oh, I know there's some states that have already made that call. They've called it for the year. We're on Long Island. I mean, part of New York, we're hit hard. So I can't imagine them opening up the schools. I'm hoping they get like a week at least just to have some closure, but I don't see it happening. Mike says, I didn't know he actually knew you butchered his head. Oh, babe, he knew. He fully knew because he looked in the mirror afterwards with a big smile, like ready to see this amazing, cool boy haircut that his mommy gave him. And it was like this, like, seriously? Seriously? And I'm like, sorry. Like, what do I say? I'm like, but no, it's good. He's like, there's no hair. There's no hair. I touch it and it's my scalp. I'm like, sorry. I figured he was clueless. No, he's not. He is not clueless, my friend. He knew it's a new style at Harry Potter. Dad, you've been telling me to watch the Harry Potter movies. I haven't watched any of them. I've never seen any of them. I absolutely would be into watching them. Did that happen in Harry Potter? Did somebody butcher his head? That was his face, though, Stephen. It was. He was like, I watched it like slow motion. I felt so, he was so excited, climbing up on the toilet bowl seat, making his way to the sink with all this excitement. And then it was just like he saw a train wreck in the form of his head. It was terrible. Oh man, he's becoming more self-aware. He is. The seriously by Breizy. He does. Everything is seriously. Seriously? Seriously? Or what is the other thing he says? Also, just the word also, ALSO, but he says it as oso. He'll be like, Mommy, and also, you told me you were going to make me look like a cool dude. And also, this looks terrible. And I'm like, you're right. You're absolutely right. Jackie, there you go. Never have I ever seen Harry Potter. That's true. Anybody else? Never have I ever seen Harry Potter? Because I feel like I'm the only one on planet Earth that has never seen a Harry Potter before. When that first came out, I thought it was called Harriet Potter. Harriet Potter. That's how into it I was. Never seen it though, ever. Me neither. Yeah. Wait a minute. Alex says it'll be the 2020 version of the Caesar or the Rachel. Yes. Do you remember the Caesar cut that all you guys had? I did have the Rachel from Friends. I totally had the Rachel. That was so hard to grow out. But it will be the quarantine cut. That will be, there's so many kids. I posted that on Facebook and my friend posted the picture of her son's butchered head. And they both had, I don't know what it is about here. We start from here and then we look and there's no hair. We like have maimed our children. It's terrible. Guilty. Never. Me neither. Never read, never saw. I never seen Harry Potter. Okay, Dad, I thought I was the only one. There's like 18 Harry Potters and I've never seen any of them. I'm ready to chop off all of my hair. Don't do it, Amanda. Don't hang in there, girl. Because honestly, we spend way too much money at salons for them to color. Well, you don't really go with like the highlights and the bleach. I damage my hair and I spend good money doing it. I'm not going to damage my hair on my own. Hell no. Don't cut your hair. Wait. Just wait it out, girl. Never. Wow. Okay. A lot of people have never seen Harry Potter. I am shocked. I really thought that was me. Did I do all my never have I ever's? I really did. I want to do more. Wait, by the way, I have a whole fro. Rob, you have a fro? How big is it? That sounded weird. Like fro or like little fro? Fro? Little fro. I would love to see that. Do you put the thing in it, the pick with the fro? Do you remember? I forget the name of that guy, and I don't even want to use names. Do you remember that guy? That guy that used to work on our team that would walk around with the brush and brush his hair throughout the day. He was with us for like 2 weeks because then that was bananas. I'm like, could you stop brushing your hair? Could you do your job? I can't. Um, Amanda says, I don't color, but ugh, this has got to go. I know, I envy you. I really do. You have like this beautiful virgin color hair. If I did, mine would be all gray. When my roots come in, it's gray. I'm like, holy Hannah. Um, Mom, stop. I'm laughing so hard. I'm going to pee my pants. Well, then there you go. Then the question about pee your pants, you could say you have, although I think you did say you have. You definitely have. Geez, babe. What'd I say? Little fro, but it's getting crazy. Really, Rob? That's awesome. Bonus never have I ever cut somebody's hair. Ooh, Alex coming in with the bonus round. Has anybody done that? Never have I ever cut somebody's hair. I have. Not just Frankie's. I've cut my own hair before. I like cut my hair. Like my hair was long and I decided I wanted a bob, and I cut that. And I cut it. And it actually looked good on first glance. But then like when I washed it and blew dry it, it was like, meh. So I had to go and get it done. But I've definitely cut hair. I've cut bangs. I've cut my own bangs before, where I've like held out my hair and done this, and I thought it was the right length. And when I let go, they were like up to here. I've seen people doing that quarantine cuts. It's terrible. Is it big? I know, babe. OMG, the idiot. Demetrius. Oh, you know, when there's just some people that either you work with or in your life that just make you like, that was this guy. Oh, he got under my skin, but we got rid of him. Steven said, Alex, I've been cutting my own hair for 20 years, cuts others as well. Really? You just use the buzzer though, right? You're like just like zzz, 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 and you have the big old beard and you just buzz your head. That would be fun. That would be fun. I'm moving my feet around. I'm not like passing gas or anything. Alex says, I've shaved my friend's head and eyebrows for Halloween back in high school. Okay, I'm going to get back to that comment because I have another question. Amanda, never cut anyone's hair, but I've cut my own hair and my dogs. I thought that was a good idea when I was little. I've been tempted to try to groom Walter, and then I came to my senses because I feel like I would harm him. But that's amazing. Excuse me. That's amazing. Tommy says, I cut my own nails, and that's as far as I'm going to go. That's probably smart. Just keep it to the nails. Braden, I thought about it, but I haven't. Smart. Lisa needs a haircut. Oh, you could do a fade, Steven. So you don't just put it on a one and just, I don't even know what I'm talking about. A one, a two, I don't know what they are, but a fade, that's impressive. Steven cooks and cuts hair. Renaissance man. Love it. Me too, Lisa. Jack says, I used to buzz my son's hair when he was little. Oh, babe, you know who I used to give haircuts to? Dean. Dean is now like 22, but I used to work with Dean when he was younger. He has autism and he had a really difficult time going to the hair salon, and he trusted me. So I would go into the bathroom with the buzzer and would do his hair, and that would actually come out pretty good. Rob, you know Dean. Dean, I used to cut his hair. The funniest thing was his first day, he was there with like a 3-piece suit and thought either he's a lunatic or he thinks he's a supervisor. Yeah. Yes. I think he was dressing for the part he wanted. He was reading a leadership book that said, dress for the part you want, not the role you have, or some crap like that. And he came to work in a 3-piece suit. And I'm like, buddy, you're not ready for today. You are not ready for what the day is going to literally throw at you. But he tried to rock it. It kind of just looked like Frankie's haircut. Poor doggy. I totally remember that. Yeah, it was a terrible experience. Lisa says the haircut places are going to be booked when they open nail salons too. Yeah, they will. It's going to be like a crazy wait list, which I'm actually really I'm happy for those businesses when they finally open up, because I have a friend that owns a salon and I just want them to be booked from like here to eternity and get all of that business in. I think that would be great. I know. My boy Dean. I always feel so old when I see these kids that I used to work with that are now like young adults. And I'm like, oh, that means I got older too. Oh, Hurts my heart so much. Oh, okay. So this is what I wanted to ask. Again, I'm so classy drinking right out of the bottle, but it's mine. Nobody else drinks out of it. So this is more for the ladies, but I guess for the guys too, because hair is hair. Has anybody ever wanted to shave their head? Like buzz it, just buzz their head. I'm not going to, but I've definitely, and again, I've seen it on YouTube, like girls that are like, I'm done. I'm done with the upkeep of hair. I'm done with like whatever. Or they do it for like a fundraiser for cancer, all of that. And they just buzz that crap right off. And of course, every video I see, these women look amazing, like a badass GI Jane, amazing. And I know if I were to do it, I would have some bizarre like divot in my head or like a point. I'm not going to do it. I was actually going to do it. Mike's like, what? For like a St. Patrick's Day when they do it for cancer. And I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. And I told Riley, and she started hysterical crying. Hysterical crying. So I was like, calm down. It's just hair, but it was just wasn't worth the trauma that she was like feeling. Um, where are we? Amanda says, yes, right now. I mean, I'm not going to. I kind of want to though. And then I would love to do it where there's just like enough where you can like dye it like hot pink or purple. I think that'd be so fun. Mike says, I did once. You know when that was? Yes, you did once. I think you could rock that style, but I know you aren't. You wouldn't. You put too much effort into having hair now. Lisa said, I cut my doll hair. I thought it would grow back when I was little. There's an American Doll one. Oh, I think we've all done that, right? Cut our doll's hair. Thought we were like beauticians. Braden, nope. I need my hair. Probably one of my best qualities. Really? Braden, what kind of hair are you rocking? What kind of like style do we have going on here? Steven, I'm ready to go Bruce Willis, balding since too long. I think you could pull that off. I absolutely think you could pull off the Bruce Willis look. My mom, good night. Good night, mommy. I love you. I'll talk to you mañana. I'm going to actually get going soon too. No, Mike, don't get rid of the hair. I know. He can't get rid of the hair. He can't. If he had the ability to show pictures, he would be showing pictures right now. Mike, can I share this story before we go? Would you rather me not? No, I'm now going on in the opposite direction. I know, like a chia pet. Can I share, Michael? Tommy says, I'm gone now too. Thanks, all been fun. Greatest hostess ever. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Have a good night. Okay, I'm going to share a quick story and then I'm going to head out to it. I realize how late it was. Holy Hannah. I'm sure you have seen those, Amanda, because he carries them around like, look. So when I first met Mike, Mike was balding all on the top here, and he had like hair, just kind of like around, but like balding here. And right just prior to us dating, he decided, bye, Rob. It was so good seeing you. I miss you. Hope you and your family are safe, doing well. Peace. Right back at you, Rob. Please join another night. I would love to see you here. But good night, my friends. So Mike had made an appointment before we started dating to get hair. What am I talking about? Where they do like the transplant and they take hair from back here and they put it in your scalp and it grows like a chia pet. So you're still rocking the old ass Justin Bieber haircut, 20 years old, and I still got the same haircut. Yeah, it's getting late. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. Thank you for joining. Oh, good. I'm glad. I do these actually a few times during the week. I haven't come up with a schedule yet, but I always start at 8:30 and I put out like sort of like a notification. So I will put out notifications for them, especially now. It's fun to just kind of get your mind off of it. But thank you for joining. I appreciate it. But yeah, Mike went and had the surgery done, and they take a strip of your hair from the back, like your scalp and everything, and they like stitch it up. So then you almost get like a little facelift with it. And they individually take out each hair and root, and then they put a hole in your head and put that crap right in there. And then it grows. And things have come a long way since like many, many years ago. So it doesn't look like doll hair. It looks very natural. But this is when we first started dating. So like a week into us dating, he went from like, it was swelled up here, and then he had black eyes, and then the swelling came down here, and then he looked like the Godfather. And it was just like, He was a hot mess and he did it twice. Now it looks nice. Took years off him. Fabulous head of hair, but he carries around these pictures because people don't believe it. And he's like, look, I can't. You're a lot of fun. Oh, good. Oh, you already said that, but I just read it again. Thanks, Braden. Mike says, take care, Braden. Join us again. Awesome having you with us. Stephen, I always wondered and considered it for a long time. Talk to Mike. If you're not going to go Bruce Willis and just shave it all, talk to Mike. He has all the information for you. Oh, Sushi Man's World. Hi. Hello, good evening. I was actually just going to sign off, but thank you so much for joining. Would love to see you here again. And yes, I'm toasting you back. Hello. Lisa, I always say I'm going to cut my hair off, but I don't. It's hair. It will just grow back. I promise. That's what's so great about hair. Mike, you're too funny, babe. Steven, that's awesome, Mike. Sushi Man's World. I'm new here. I know. Cheers. I love new people. My name is Bree. Nice to meet you. Yes, absolutely join again, Braden. Come again. So really quick, Sushi Man's World. I love that name. Feel free to share your name if you'd like me to call you anything else. But I come on live a few times during the week at 8:30. Thank you. Wish you the best too. Be well. And we just talk, like we have fun. We were playing Never Have I Ever, and we were having a lot of fun with different scenarios. We check in, see how everybody's doing with like the current state of where we're at right now in the world. And then we just like laugh and have fun. And it's a really great distraction. So feel free to join the next time. Probably not tomorrow, probably Wednesday night, 8:30. Be here. And that's it. Hey, Sushi Man's World. Yes, 8:30. I put out like notifications. So feel free to come in and join the party. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you for those of you who usually follow me on Facebook. Thanks for taking the leap and coming over here. This was so much fun. I had a lot of fun playing this game with you guys. And honestly, it has been such a great distraction from everything that's going on in the world. But like I always say, like, I hope everybody's doing well, you know. Oh, absolutely. I'll definitely check out what's going on over on yours too, Sushi. I'm just going to shorten it to Sushi. Peace. Love you too. I love you. But yes, guys, do, be well. And if you're struggling at all, make sure you're reaching out to people. Make sure you're taking care of your mind, your body, all of that good stuff, especially during this time. But have a good night, guys. And I will chat with you soon. Thanks again.